Premium bonds are the UK's biggest savings product, with more than 21 million people saving over £117 billion in them. They're run by the National Savings and Investments, which is known as the NS&I, a government-owned bank dedicated to savings. Premium bonds are a savings account you can put money into and take money out of when you want, where the interest is paid is decided by a monthly prize draw. Each £1 of bonds that you own has an equal chance of winning, so the more you buy, the more your chances improve. The prize fund rate is rising from 1% to 1.4% in June 2022. So what does this mean? Well, and how does the prize fund way of paying out the premium bonds hold differ from paying pure interest on your savings? Well, let me address the question of what the prize fund actually is. Most savings accounts pay you interest for holding your money with them or for depositing your money with them. Instead of interest, tax-free prizes from NS&I premium bonds are awarded to the holders, the premium bond holders, in a monthly prize draw. This means there's no guarantee you'll get any return on your money at all. The increase in the prize rate from 1% to 1.4% means that for every £100 invested in premium bonds, £1.40 instead of £1 is paid out in prizes every year. And the prize values range from £25 to £1 million. This increase in the prize rate means that the odds of winning a prize each month will increase from 1 in 34,500 to 1 in 24,500. Using the current 1% prize fund, some very clever statisticians at NS&I have calculated that the probability of winning the £1 million jackpot over the course of a year is 1 in 41 million if you have £100 in premium bonds, 1 in 4.1 million worth £1,000 invested, and 1 in 81,000 with the maximum £50,000 invested. So the more you have in premium bonds, the bigger the chances of winning, of course. The math is incredibly complicated. Much analysis will be done on the return you are likely to get on premium bonds. And the general consensus is that for most people, it's going to be less than the quoted prize rate of 1.4%. Money Saving Expert has created a calculator that predicts what you're likely to win based upon how much you hold and over what time period you plan to hold it. You'll find a link in the description below if you want to check that out. You can also calculate whether you've been luckier than average to date. Just note that the calculator is based upon the current 1% prize fund and is going to be updated on the 1st of June 2022 to show how the rate increase affects your likelihood of winning. So should you bother with premium bonds? Well, with a 1.4% price rate, I think they will retain their appeal as an alternative to instant access savings accounts, particularly for taxpayers who have exhausted maybe their personal savings allowance, as the prize payouts are not treated as interest. They're tax-free. Remember that the prizes are really just interest. So what you need to do is compare the interest that you'd get on your savings account comparable to what you get at National Savings. I often have clients of mine going, yeah, I've won a prize, great, it's fantastic. Well, no, you've just had some interest. That's the reality. The big benefit for some, of course, is that premium bonds are a guaranteed safe home for your cash. While your savings accounts with banks and other institutions are generally protected up to a maximum of $85,000 for each institution, that is, by the Financial Services Compensation Scheme, you'll see that quoted as the FSCS, there is no upper limit on NS&I accounts, meaning everything you invest with NS&I is safe. NS&I's investment products are backed by Her Majesty's Treasury, not the Financial Services Compensation Scheme. And the Treasury will guarantee all your investments regardless of the amount that you've got invested. For example, you could put, if you had it, £2 million in the Direct Saver account plus £50,000 into premium bonds, and the whole lot is guaranteed to be safe. On the flip side, NS&I savings products are unlikely to ever appear at the top of any best buy tables. But maybe that's to be expected for these benefits. Tax-free return, 100% protection. Just note, you have to be over 16 to save in premium bonds, but they can be held in the name for under 16s by parents or guardians. Thank you for checking out my YouTube channel. I'm Justin King. I'm a chartered and certified financial planner. My aim is to help people live successful lives. My experience, that often involves understanding your money. I host a podcast called the Retirement Cafe Podcast. You might like to tune into that. If you check out the description below, you can see, you can link into that. Or you can sign up for my weekly newsletter, which is packed with inspiration and tips for a successful retirement. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please press the like button to help more people like you find my channel. For now, I'm Justin King, helping you live your best life.